How's it going, everybody? BDB here. It's the meme of the day. Third Cuomo accuser comes forward, provides photos and texts. His third sexual accuser. His third. Yet another woman has come forward accusing New York Governor Andrew Cuomo of inappropriate behavior. A woman named Anna Roche says Cuomo made her feel confused and shocked and embarrassed during a wedding event in September of 2019. Roush, who is now 33, told the New York Times that this was the first time she met Cuomo. Roush says she thanked him for his complimentary remarks about his newlywed friends when the governor placed his hand on her lower back. Roush claims Cuomo called her aggressive when she forcibly removed his hand from her back. Shockingly, Roush says Cuomo then placed both hands on her face and asked, "Can I kiss you?" "I was confused and shocked and embarrassed," Roush said. "I turned my head away. I didn't have words in that moment." This is not a good look for him. He's done. In my opinion, he's done. He needs to resign, and a lot of people are saying he needs to resign. Cuomo accused of pressuring female reporter to eat the whole sausage in creepy video. But his piece of shit brother, his reporter, and I use air quotations, had this to say last night about the sexual accusations.
Before we start tonight, let me say something that I'm sure is very obvious to you who watch my show. And thank you for that. You're straight with me, I'll be straight with you. Obviously, I'm aware of what's going on with my brother. And obviously, I cannot cover it because he is my brother. Now, of course, CNN has to cover it. They have covered it extensively, and they will continue to do so. I have always cared very deeply about these issues, and profoundly so. I just wanted to tell you that. There's a lot of news going on that matters also, so let's get after that.
1, your ratings are in the tank without Trump. 2, you've talked about Trump more this month than your brother. 3, you guys haven't covered the Cuomo sexual assault allegations. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm like 99% sure you haven't covered a single minute of it. 4, you had no problem doing this bullshit with him.
Up here now, and for everybody at home, a very valuable object. There's only one company in the entire country that makes these up in Maine. All right, here's the swab. Is it true that this was the swab that the nurse was actually using on you, and that at first it went into your nose and disappeared, so that in scale, this was the actual swab that was being used to fit up that double-barrel shotgun that you have mounted on the front of your pretty face?
Hard-hitting journalism there, Chris Cuomo, or Chrissy Fredo Cuomo. Hard-hitting. This was after saga with your brother being a murderer and killing old people, but you guys didn't want to do it. People I know and I have been screaming since, it's been an issue. Andrew Cuomo has killed old people, and now it's in the news, and now it's gone because of these sexual allegations. But you're like, nah, BDB, that's just one instance. It's just one instance. They had to talk about something else. There's no way they didn't. This is Chris Cuomo, his entire thing with his brother. Every time he comes on, he doesn't ask him anything. They just coke and joke the entire time. They coke and joke. Hard-hitting journalism from CNN. Hard-hitting, as they always are. But we got the celebrities that were praising Cuomo's leadership after he wrote his book and got an Emmy. Mr. Cuomo's handling of the crisis has fostered a nationwide following. Mr. Biden called Cuomo's briefing a lesson in leadership, and others have described them as communal therapy sessions. His blunt and sometimes paternalistic traits have morphed into a source of comfort while he's killing old people. And this is Trevor Noah, the least funny person on Comedy Central in a lot of people's opinions.
The thing that I've been enjoying about Cuomo is that in these dark times, he also provides us with some entertainment. It's not just facts, it's not just plans, it's entertainment. I wait for his interviews on CNN that he has with his brother because they always yield gems like this.
Let me ask you something. With all of this adulation that you're getting for doing your job, are you thinking about running for president? Tell the audience.
No, no,
No, you won't answer?
no. I answered. The answer is no. I
No,
answered
you're
the
not
question.
thinking about it?
Sometimes it's one word. I said no.
Have
No.
you thought about it?
No,
Are you open to thinking about it?
no,
Might you think about it at some point?
no.
How can you know what you might think about at some point right now?
Because I know what I might think about and what I won't think about. But you're a great interviewer, by the way.
Appreciate it. Learn from the best.
Okay, from now on, we should make it a rule that every single politician has to be interviewed by their siblings. Because siblings don't give a f. Did you see how he interrogated him? Are you running for president? No. Are you running for president? No. Are you running for president? Leave me alone. Leader says what? What? Ah, you got me.
Yeah, this is in the height of the pandemic when Cuomo's killing old people. And this is from the Washington Post. Andrew Cuomo during the COVID-19 crisis is the same as ever, with one big difference. People like him. Nobody's ever liked him. They just did this because they didn't like Trump more, so they propped up pieces of shit like this. But let me guarantee you, nobody liked Cuomo, not even the Democrats. That's why they're throwing him under the bus now, because they need somebody to throw under the bus with Trump gone and their ratings tanking. We also got Chelsea Handler.
With Cuomo, and I did ask him out on a date, and he did say yes, and then I never heard from him.
Racist Chelsea Handler. The racist. Democrats want to drop Joe Biden for Andrew Cuomo. Poll finds. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they absolutely did. They did not. New York Post. They didn't. I just want to be clear. They did not. That's not a good look. Scott Glebe, MD, New York, under the leadership of Governor Cuomo, is taking some of the strongest and sensible mitigation steps in the U.S. to slow the spread of the coronavirus epidemic. It stands in stark contrast to Washington state, which has been slow to act forcefully in Seattle. Katie Hill, the more important question is, why don't you have a crush on Andrew Cuomo? That's a bad take there, bud. But this is how I'm looking at it. Sexual harassment charges give Dems and their media a convenient way to get rid of Cuomo without admitting we're wrong to cover up his coronavirus killing spree. Yeah, pretty much. But Andrew Cuomo admitted to these sexual allegations. He admitted to it, so he actually did them. I now understand that my interactions may have been insensitive or too personal, and that some of my comments, given my position, made others feel in ways I never intended. He essentially admitted to it, but he's not apologizing for it. He's not apologizing for it. He's saying, I fucked up, whatever, move on. Or remember Kavanaugh, how they went after him with just hearsay of information about a witness that had no idea what she was talking about, and they believed her, and the Me Too movement started. Believe all women, unless it's Joe Biden or Andrew Cuomo. But the leader, the queen of the Me Too movement, Alyssa Milano, had a very vague response, and I have no idea if it's even tied to Andrew Cuomo. She's that vague. She's the same person that went after Kavanaugh, basically wishing death upon him. Why is it so hard for men accused of sexual harassment to just say, I am sorry for hurt I've caused. I'm willing to listen. I want to grow. I'm 100% committed to being a part of the solution. Instead, they are gaslit to try to discredit the women. It's such bullshit. Now say that about now at Joe Biden and now at Andrew Cuomo. But you can't, because it's your political party and you got a little bit of biases in that. Still probably talking about Kavanaugh or everything they accused him of doing. But what's hilarious, Geraldo Rivera on Fox. I never liked this guy. This guy is the biggest piece of shit on news, in my opinion. In my stark opinion. Him and Cuomo, Don Lemon, all those people. They're terrible fucking people that just should not be on the news, shouldn't have a platform. Had this.
Now, I'm very sympathetic to these young ladies who have come forward. None, as far as I have heard yet, has alleged, conduct that would be called sexual assault in the classic sense of it. I feel sorry for each one of those ladies. Their story deserves to be told. I think, though, that Andrew Cuomo, I know this is the most unpopular thing in America to say right now. He's a 63-year-old single guy living in Albany, the most boring town in America. He's all by himself, and single women come by. I'm not saying anything is appropriate. I'm saying that there's human nature, and we have to recognize that he's not
Geraldo,
a
when you
street
say that,
corner
you're
rapist
basically
as he's being
saying,
made out.
oh, I'm old school, I'm kind of used to that. The world's changed here.
Hilarious, Geraldo. That's a great take on live TV, being super smart guy that you are. Well, that's going to be a video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.